Hi, my name's Caleb Foltz, and I served 8 years in the United States Army as an infantry soldier in the historic 4th Infantry Division under the 1st Battalion, 66th Armor Regiment at Fort Carson, Colorado. I'm also a proud graduate of Warwick Community College and the Senior Vice Commander of our local VFW Muse Post 194 in Salisbury, Maryland. But Memorial Day isn't about me or those veterans who are still living amongst us, but rather those who have made the greatest sacrifice. Memorial Day is a time where we take a moment to remember the men and women who have died in the line of duty. We honor those who never wavered to keep the flame of freedom lit, so that it may serve as a beacon of hope for those around the world who are oppressed and downtrodden. Yes, these are the ones we remember on this day. The history of Memorial Day dates back to the 1800s, when it was originally called Decoration Day, which was, as it is today, a day of remembrance for those men who died in service of the United States of America. It was called Decoration Day because family and friends would come together and decorate the graves of their fallen loved ones. Memorial Day was first widely observed on May 30th, 1868, as a way to commemorate the sacrifices of Civil War soldiers. By proclamation of General John A. Logan of the Grand Army of the Republic, it was created as a way to commemorate the over 300,000 black and white Union soldiers who laid down their lives to fight against the evils of slavery and against those who wished to keep its hold over our nation. To me, Memorial Day represents the multitude of men and women throughout history who went above and beyond the call of duty to this great country and paid the ultimate price for us to experience life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Memorial Day represents the slaves who broke free from the chains of oppression, who rose up and joined hand in hand with white Union soldiers, and together laid their lives out on the battlefield to ensure a future where all men and women, regardless of their race, are created and treated as equals. Memorial Day represents over 100,000 American service members who left their homes and families to sacrifice themselves on foreign soil throughout France during World War I, to establish peace through strength against the Central Powers. It was in those fields of combat where over 5 million Allied service members lost their lives to bring peace throughout Europe, and where a poem was written by an officer named Lieutenant Colonel John McCrae, while he presided over the funeral of a fallen comrade. The poem is titled "In Flanders Fields" and is written as a memorial to those who died during World War I, and it says this: "In Flanders fields the poppies blow, beneath the crosses row on row, that mark our place, and in the sky the larks still bravely singing fly. Scarce heard amid the guns below. We are the dead short days ago. We lived, felt dawn, saw sunset glow. Loved and were loved, and now we lie in Flanders fields. Take up our quarrel with the foe, to you from failing hands we throw. The torch be yours to hold it high. If ye break faith with us who die, we shall not sleep, though poppies grow in Flanders fields." Memorial Day represents those brave men and women who looked at Adolf Hitler's Germany and Hirohito's Japan and condemned the evils of Nazism and imperialism, and sacrificed their lives from the bloody beaches of Normandy to the top of Mount Suribachi. These Americans gave us their everything so that we would have a chance at a brighter future, to triumph over tyranny, and to prove that liberty's light will shine bright over the darkness. There was no shortage of men and women who selflessly gave of themselves, from the Korean War to Vietnam, Bay of Pigs, Grenada, Panama, the Persian Gulf, and Bosnia. The list goes on and on. Even now, in more modern times, we are no exception to this, including the invasion of Afghanistan and Iraq. Throughout the history of our great country, the list of lives lost in service to the United States is unfathomable. The only difference between these early wars and now is that now these service members are our sons and our daughters, our husbands and our wives, our friends and our loved ones, who raised their right hand and pledged an oath of service to protect the freedoms we hold so dear, and who are now resting as heroes beneath the white crosses of Arlington National Cemetery. In closing, I would like to read a poem by Robert E. Welsh, Sr., in honor of those brave men and women who lay in rest throughout the fields of our national cemetery. Look upon this solemn sight beneath the clear blue sky. Markers of the purest white, in silent rows they lie. A gentle breeze goes drifting by, calls flags to wave anew. As the warming sun grows high, it dries the morning dew. The stillness falls upon the ear with reverence sad and deep. We walk among them, far and near, those in eternal sleep. The changing of the guard goes on, in weather foul and fair, to honor those that are unknown and respect those lying there. Take a moment today and give a silent thanks to those who gave us their everything so that we may experience freedom and peace. Thank you.